From a black base coat, paint all of the armoured panels with Nocturne Green. Once this is dry, paint the same areas with Vulkan Green. Vulkan Green is quite a thin paint, so you wouldn't really get away with painting it over a black base coat. You can try, but I figured the darker green to start with would make more sense in this case. Recess shade all of the armour panels with Creed Camo. This colour is quite a bit darker than the Vulkan Green, which means it should give you a stark effect, but if you'd like you could try something even like Black Templar. And remember at any stage that you spill onto the armour panel just to correct up with the Vulkan Green before continuing. Paint all the areas that are going to end up black, silver or bronze with Abaddon Black. So this is really the gun, the shoulder pads and any of the black areas in between the power armour. Paint the bronze areas with Balthazar Gold. Really it's the shoulder pauldrons in this case, but some of the guns would have bronze detailing. Paint all of the silver areas with iron hand steel, so all the silver areas of the gun, on the knee and on the shoulder pauldrons, and any silver details on the model. Shade all of the silver areas with Nuln Oil. Shade the bronze areas with Agrax Earthshade. Highlight the edges of the silver areas with Stormhost Silver. And highlight all of the bronze areas with Sycorax Bronze. Really, it's kind of the edge of the brush is all that's needed here, just to pick the most extreme edges on the pauldrons. Highlight all the black areas with Eshin Grey. This is namely on the gun, on the ribbing between the power armour and the shoulder pauldrons. In this case I took the leaf out of the heavy metal codebook and edge highlight even when there isn't an edge, which is basically just painting the grey line as close to the edge of the black areas as you can. Out the most sharp details on the gun with Administratum Grey. Edge highlight all of the power armour with Loren Forest. In a lot of the cases you can use the edge of the brush, but anywhere you can't, just make sure the layers are reasonably thin, and you can always correct any lines that you feel are too thick afterwards with the Vulkan Green. I then added a second, much sharper and refined edge highlight of Skarsnik Green on the most prominent corners and edges of the model. start the eye lenses, I painted the entirety of the lens Abaddon Black, just to make sure that the edges around the actual lens are a stark dark colour in contrast. Paint the entire lens now with Mephiston Red, just making sure that there's a line of black around the periphery, just to enhance the effect. Paint the front half of the lens with Evil Sunz Scarlet. Paint the front quarter of the lens then with Fire Dragon Bright. Dot Flash Gitz Yellow right at the front of the lens. And then place a dot of white scar right at the back of the lens to complete the effect. And this is the finished result. If you like this video, feel free to check out the channel where I have numerous other painting tutorials.